Regarding the email you sent it to Apple, okay. It's the email you sent it to, you know what you wrote. Okay, she was asking, did you ever get this from Ezekiel, your job title and description?
No.
Okay. Why did you get it today? So we didn't get a job title description. Okay. This is what. Okay. The reason you wrote this is for her to know?
Yeah.
She already know.
So what's being done?
Nothing.
Why?
Did you ask her?
Well, I was expecting an email back.
No, then there's no email back. Just follow whatever Ezekiel used to, whatever you need Ezekiel's instruction.
So are these guys doing overtime or no?
Who? They're doing overtime? I don't know. Again, he's doing the arranging incoming and outgoing.
Okay.
Not me. I'm not doing anything for you guys overtime, even though you guys leave early. And she's asking, how come everybody's getting 80 hours? Is not even, sometimes you're not even 80 hours.
So she does. It's up to Ezekiel if they get overtime or not. And Century Tire has no idea why they're getting overtime.
Incoming depends on incoming, outgoing. Because
Okay.
you don't know operation. Because the emails we have between us, Century, and ITS right now, the incoming is ITS. All the containers. So like, for example, today we're supposed to have 10 containers come in. Nothing.
Okay,
So they were scheduled tomorrow. Sometimes maybe 10 containers, maybe 15, but it's not. It's not up to. We cannot control the trucking company.
Okay, my thing is, if they're still getting paid, right? They're getting the opportunity, even if there's nothing by last break. How come they're not getting sent home?
They needed to transfer. Did you see they're transferring? I see the paperwork. See, you don't know anything. Okay.
Okay, see, wait, hold on. Because I don't know anything because Century Tire does not communicate with its employees. Okay. Ezekiel doesn't tell us nothing.
Okay, he doesn't need to report it to you. What has been done. So we have 10 again. For example, we have like a lot of containers coming in because customers cannot take it due to COVID-19. Transfer here. The Lente, Lancel, Pandera.
So basically, no matter if there's nothing a day for the day.
So your job again. Okay, he's supposed to be. I forgot to ask him if he give you this because I was kind of busy with the ITS stuff. Because we have a lot of containers coming out, a lot of paperwork to do. Okay, he's supposed to give you this the job title because when he provide this, he's supposed to hand it to our employee. But why he didn't, I didn't know that. I haven't checked with him when I received this. I only print this out just now.
Okay.
Because she's keep talking to me lunchtime. Say, oh, do you ever receive an email from Raymond? What's up with that? I say, overtime, I've been telling you since day one. I say, they complain since day one. And I say, because she's not here, and she only can see whatever it's on the paperwork. Incoming, outgoing, it's on the paperwork. Weekly, he's daily. And that's it. The operation and incoming for the lentes for this size, for example, for this size, he put everything all consolidated.
So okay, they're doing transfer. All of them are doing transfers?
I don't know. I'm not back there.
But that's what I'm saying. How come he's not here? And
he's telling them what to do. You guys, you already have a job title already. You're not doing transferring. That's not your job title. See, your name is right here.
Okay, so this is can I have this?
Yeah.
This is what I am only to do.
Yeah, right? That's your job title.
Okay, so.
Were you notified?
No, see, that's my whole thing also, is that I have no idea what's going on here.
I have no idea what's going on either.
And I know he's my manager, but he has no communication whatsoever with me.
He doesn't have to need to communicate. He just needs to tell you what to do. Your job title is doing whatever. Was it putting away and doing dots and doing receiving records? I guess all people is doing that. And his people is doing transferring and incoming and outgoing, I think.
Okay, so Century Tire has no idea what they're actually doing.
Well, it's on his daily.
Century Tire is only going by his word. Okay, so I got that. Okay, so there's no way to know for sure that they're actually doing something.
On the paperwork, actually they're doing it on the paperwork. And if you go to the warehouse to check by location, if a random check, the tire's there because we did an inventory check last week. I mean, it's there, then it's there.
So they should always be doing something like I should always be doing something, correct?
You doing, okay, your job description, as far as I understand, as of today, that's your job description, is as you're doing, putting away, dots, inventory, right?
Uh-huh.
That's it, right? What else? I forgot what else is there.
Okay, so I'm probably sure you probably don't know the answer to this. You'll probably say I have to ask Ezekiel. But my other Magno, is he in charge of us? Yes or no?
Is he in charge of you?
Yes.
I don't know.
As far as assigning work. Because I already spoke to Ezekiel, but I'm pretty sure Ezekiel didn't relay the message.
Or is he telling, is Magno telling you what to do here?
Yes.
So what is his job title?
I have no idea. I have no idea what these guys.
So is this me? Is okay? Whatever. So is anybody else telling you what to do except Magno and Ezekiel? Who else was telling you to do?
It depends. If Magno will tell Mario, hey, Magno said do this or do that.
So Magno will tell Mario what to do, and Mario will tell you what to do.
Can I give you an example? Right now, they're doing the tires.
Transfer.
They're stacking the tires. Well, I guess that's transfer.
Yeah, because he gave the
Okay, so Magno comes and says, go help Mario and all them. Okay, so I said, did Ezekiel say so? Because I already talked to Ezekiel about this, and Ezekiel said he's not your lead or anything. I'm your manager. Okay, so he tells me go do this. I said, did Ezekiel say so? He said, yeah. I said, Ezekiel said so. Yeah. So I come to the office of Ezekiel and I tell Ezekiel, did you want us to help them? And he goes, help with what? I go, and he goes, what do you mean? I go, and he goes, with the tires? I go, well,
it's not in your job description.
It's not in my job description.
Okay.
So I asked him, and he has no idea that Magno went.
So Magno behind Ezekiel's back tell you guys what to do.
Yes.
Even though it's supposed to be there doing it.
Exactly.
Okay. Because again, I'm not trying to go back there. First of all, I'm busy with the office thing.
I understand.
Okay, and second of all, because COVID-19, I don't want to go back there.
Exactly.
Because I don't know who. We cannot control other people.
I already had, I don't know how many discussions with Ezekiel, and the only reason why I sent this email because I feel like you say, Century Tire is taking his word. He could cover for them.
Mm-hmm. He does.
And he does.
He does.
And that's not
it's
right.
Like again, I'm covering for you guys also. It's the same thing. He's covering with his people because he needs them to do his work.
Exactly.
Okay, I'm on your side is because I think everybody should supposed to be treated same. But it's obvious to him it's not. But I cannot say he's right, he's wrong. Because he's doing his job. Okay, yeah. I'm doing my job up in front, but any way I can help you guys is, see, you guys, they leave at 3. I say, oh, you guys can leave. I say, give it 2 hours. Yeah. But I will say, and because of that email, he's checking your guys' timesheet. I say, how come they achieve 80 hours? How come? Mm-hmm. I don't think so, because over there, they say they don't have 80 hours. And you didn't put down vacation. They have vacation. They have 60. You didn't put anything. Why you do that? Mm-hmm. She's mad at me. I say, hey, because of COVID-19, I'm trying to be nice to everybody because, hey, a lot of people out of work. Hey, I'm trying to be nice.
Yeah.
They have nothing else to do after they left. So I give them 2 more hours, 1.5 hour, 1 hour, because they have nothing else to do. Because I'm not back there. I really don't know what else is back there. Mop the floor. I see people, they mop the floor also.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying is like, there's times when they're not doing nothing. So why not?
Okay, every time Ezekiel said they're doing something, I even see from the camera they're doing something. Mop the floor. The floor is very, very clean. See, when I walk around, before my shoes, very black.
Yeah, well, they're doing something now because I spoke up. But I have pictures, I have videos of them not doing anything at all.
You can send it to Apple?
I just want equal. This is an equal opportunity.
No, it's not. Okay, nobody cannot. I'm not even saying this. I'm fair.
No,
I'm doing all the work here.
This is.
life is not fair.
Life is not fair, but
But again, you need to speak up.
Century Tire is an equal opportunity employer. Now, I'm not getting treated the same as these temps.
You're supposed to be bring that sample out too. You say, hey, this happened today.
Yeah.
Okay. You're supposed to be okay.
But to be honest, Magnum's always telling us what to do. And this is my other issue is that I'm going to give you another example. They're building racks, okay, we're putting dots. Magnum comes and says, hey, go build racks. Upset. Okay, because we get tired, dots. So I said, okay, what about dots? No, go build racks because we got so much. So we're building racks, and then what do? They stop. Magnum goes, stays there where the orders are, on his phone, and the other guys are doing nothing. The one guy I could account for that actually works is Aniceto.
Oh.
He works. But the other ones, they're just there doing nothing. So what happened? Where's the teamwork?
You should send the camera to Apple. Whatever you took out, say, hey, they're not doing anything, they're still getting overtime. They're supposed to be, if 6:30 to 3, they're getting overtime 6:3, I'm not going to say anything. But why are they getting overtime after 3 o'clock and based on the new guy, what's
Jose?
Not Jose. Jesus.
Oh, Jesus, yeah.
He left at 3 o'clock. So he's not going to get overtime.
Yeah.
So it's normal. If you come at 6:30, leave at 3, I'm not going to say anything. Again, I see people, they're not doing anything, but like I see from my own eyes, they're not doing anything.
Mm-hmm.
I report it. You don't say I don't report it, I report it.
Yeah.
When I was in charge, people like nothing else to do, I just sent them home.
Yeah.
Okay. But maybe they have a contract. I don't know anything about. Because from agency to Century, it's between the agency to Century, they sign a contract. Maybe they have to achieve certain hours per week. Something like that, okay? I don't know because I didn't see the contract.
Yeah, well, I don't know because...
I'm just saying,
yeah.
Okay, again, life is not fair. If you, for example, you can just write it down. Whatever the meeting is, I'm going to report it to Apple and whatever you told me, I'm going to tell Apple, but maybe she's not going to believe me. I can say, you can just check your camera.
Right.
Okay? And you can just send a video. If you need to send a video, just send a video. I say, I just got my job description today. Okay. I didn't get it before. But for example, after Ezekiel left, Magno tells me what to do. But after I confirm with...
well, Magno tells me even when Ezekiel's here.
Okay. Magno tells me what to do, even though Ezekiel said not listen to him. So It's really confusing here.
It is. I think
so that's a job description other than not to do anything.
So as long as I just stick to this.
Yeah, have that paper. I'm just give you that printout and just have that because I got it today. I didn't know that. Okay. And I really get tired of involved in a warehouse. Seriously.
Well, that's why I don't come to you because I already know, you're not there. You're not in charge of that. That's why I go to Ezekiel, who's my manager, and then the next stop is HR. Now, if this continues and HR doesn't do anything or doesn't know what's going on, then
they know what's going on.
Okay, well,
they know what's going on.
If nothing changes,
they have temps over there also.
They
have temps over there also. You cannot say, okay, for example, the container is supposed to come at 1 o'clock, but they didn't come until 3 o'clock. What did you do at 3 o'clock? You cannot do anything.
Right.
Because you don't know the schedule. And he's going to tell you, how do you know they have nothing else to do? They do have something else to do. But between 1 to 3, this was supposed to be coming at 1 o'clock, and they keep saying second chart like last Wednesday. The container wants to come at 4 o'clock, we reject. It's supposed to come 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
So, and they were doing something, and the one of the container came a little before 3.
Yeah.
Or something.
Yeah, it came late.
Yeah, it came late. That one's supposed to come at 11.
Yeah.
So I know the delivery schedule. They say, you see that from your eyes. They have nothing else to do right now. They're mopping the floor. They're talking, but they wouldn't.
Yeah, that's what I understand. Like I told them, I understand,
But they give you paperwork for the receiving record. I say, hey, what's coming? They're supposed to be giving back you the paperwork. They use the receiving record. So you know what are coming.
We only know what they tell us.
They give you the paperwork ahead?
No, they don't.
Or when the container arrives?
Yeah, when it arrives.
See, you say again, they don't report it to you, but I see the issue here is you're not supposed to listen to anybody from the agency, just from Ezekiel, and that's your job description. Whoever else asks you, need to do something else? No. You say, no, that's my job description. I'm a Century employee, that's my job description.
Well, and the other thing is, like, I understand that nothing is written down as far as trucks, because they say 4 is coming and 1 ends up coming.
Yeah.
And that's fine. I get that. But there's times when there's actually nothing coming in and they're still here and mopping the floor. Why can't I come in and mop the floor? Why can't I come in and do it? It just doesn't make sense.
You can mop the floor. 4 o'clock they leave. You can mop the floor. So starting today, whenever they leave, you have nothing else to do. Just mop the floor. I'm not gonna give hours.
Well, but this is what I'm saying is that there was 2 weeks when we knew nothing was coming, and they still came.
No, we twist RTS. We asked them to make sure, because we have 200 containers.
Well, this was a while ago, and
this is a while since last month.
And even
November. This is November.
And even Magno said there's nothing to do. There's no work for 2 weeks or whatever, and they still came in early. And we still got 8 hours. They still got their overtime. But that's why I said this is just the steps. Just like complain to my manager, complain to HR, and if nothing else is going to be done, then I have to take it further.
Yeah.
And I think it's just not right that my manager is not even here. I think the manager is supposed to be here in the meeting.
Oh. I didn't know you want him to be here.
Well, I mean...
Well, Apple just said, go talk to him. You know him better. That's why she just asked me to talk to you.
Well, yeah,
She didn't say anything, you have Ezekiel there too.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what... It's weird.
He doesn't have to be here, I know. Because even though he didn't say anything, Magno was, hey, I saw him ask you guys to do some stuff. I saw him ask you guys to do stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know if Ezekiel's authorized to do so. I don't think it's supposed to be so. But you have the nerve. I'm gonna say you have the nerve to ask him. But you have the right to go ask him. Says, hey, did you ask him to?
Yeah, that Ezekiel doesn't know.
Because people already know that they're from the agency. You guys are not from the agency. You're the Century Tire. Because they already know there's 2 parts. So one team, one another team. There's a teamwork. Cannot be teamwork. Cannot be.
Okay, so, I mean, just to be clear, I mean, as long as I do whatever he asked me to do to help them, if it's not on my job description.
And they were saying, they do again, when they do incoming and outgoing, they have from the bill, from the invoice, I can say less detention, before we have more detention, okay? And they have finish within a half hour, okay? They're more efficient than you guys.
They finish early?
No, really? I'm saying finish within 2 hours.
Within 2 hours?
Okay.
I don't know about that.
Compared before, I have invoices too, okay, and they.
Well, I could tell you right here. They sometimes they put the time already. They don't actually put the exact time they finish.
The outgoing? Or the incoming?
Oh, wait, what are you talking about? Outgoing?
And the outgoing and incoming.
Outgoing.
Outgoing and incoming.
Incoming, they don't always put the right time they finish, and they take a long time. They don't do it fast.
But I don't have received detention.
Because they talk to the guys. There is drivers that always complain that they put a later time or the earlier time, and
No.
What's that?
The reason they put time is because their appointment time. Even though they come early,
okay.
they appoint. For example, if they come 5 of them come at 6:30, they will only come day 3 because 3 of them 6:30 appointment. Another 2 supposed to be 8:30 appointment. They come early. We can accommodate because they slot is already reserved.
But sometimes they don't even do it. They gang up. There's 2.
Oh my God! I feel if you little thing piles up a lot. But the only thing you're concerned is overtime. Okay?
Yeah.
And your job description is that, but again, that's
So-
what I need to explain to you.
So Century Tire is saying no overtime because just no overtime for the hired employees.
From your job description, you don't need to do overtime.
Okay.
From your job description, you don't need to do overtime.
Okay.
Okay. The reason she wants me to talk to you is because you sent an email to her. Oh, then she was asking me, hey, I received an email from Raymond. I said, what is it about? I didn't know what it about. I said, because we don't have a Christmas party this year, 2020, and everybody got a gift card. Maybe she wants to thank you. Maybe he wants to thank you. No, because let me forward you the email. I said, okay. and I was really busy with something else, and I have to take the time to see the email.
Okay, then.
She asked him to send me that. Ask him to send me that.
Yeah, I'm okay. Okay, that's just my whole issue was like, what's the reason why? Okay.
From your job description.
Yeah. Okay. So you're saying their job description requires them to do overtime.
Mm-hmm.
So my job description does not require me to do overtime.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm looking at it and my job description doesn't say anything about helping them.
You don't need to.
Okay.
You need to reject.
Okay.
Because like you even asked Ezekiel, hey, do I supposed to be? Magno says, do I supposed to be listening? I'm not supposed to listen to Magno.
Okay.
So I'm gonna have a talk with Ezekiel also with the conversation we're having right now.
Okay.
I need to report it to Apple, and Apple, I don't know about Apple, but Apple might talk to him also, and because he being in Florida, and the way maybe she sees him is do better because they out of warehouse manager also. So nobody is better than him right now as of this moment.
Well, I mean, what is he? Well, I'm not gonna get into that. But
I already know. We don't need to go.
well, that's okay. That's fine with me.
At the beginning, I against overtime. I keep telling Apple, say, why you have to pay overtime? Like before, I was in charge of one and a little bit over a year. I don't want to get them overtime. I send them home.
Yeah.
Save company money. Why do you have to do overtime? Oh, because it's a package. I remember.
Yeah.
It's a package. Because they do like this is like a lumber.
Yeah.
Lumber.
Yeah, I know.
Before it's not lumber.
Yeah, I know. He when he first mentioned he was gonna have, they were supposed to just come. No, actually, he just said one guy was gonna come and do the unloads and then go home after they're done. I mean, I know they came in to fix the warehouse, and then they end up staying more and more.
Yeah, because the warehouse needs to fix.
Yeah, and then
because it was a mess.
Yeah, well, I mean, as long as we understand that I don't have to do anything Magno says, and whatever they do, I don't have to help them.
Just tell them that, hey, it's not your, first of all, it's not your job description. Go talk to Ezekiel. I'm not going to take that from you. I'm going to take orders from Ezekiel. That's it. Okay. Because you're not belong to whatever agency they're from.
Yeah.
You're from Sentury Tire. Sentury Tire is is in charge by Ezekiel.
Right.
If just tell Magno, if you have a problem, go talk to Ezekiel. I'm not taking orders from you.
Okay.
That's it. If you have any other issues, send an email to her and send a picture. Hey, look, the OT. She was telling me at the beginning, remember now, it's a package.
Okay. Well, yeah.
I complained since day one, seriously, when I received the bill.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, that's what I was just saying. I mean, just why?
But they don't, again, you know, they don't get holiday pay. They don't get vacation. They don't have sick days. You know that, right? Yeah.
But that's why I'm.
They don't get raise. Seriously, they don't get raise. Last year he did it. He did it by himself. I was asking, why? What's up with that? Why is that? Then she said, no. He was mad. He was mad.
Well, yeah. Why should Century give them a raise anyway? They're not hired through Century.
They're not Century. Yeah, they're not Century employee.
That's another thing. Is like he goes out of his way to make them. You know what I mean?
No, they just do he's supposed to be very strict. They just do incoming, outgoing. Incoming finish, they just go home. Outgoing finish, go home. Interior, warehouse, we needed a Century employee to do so. If we wanted to come early, want to be late, we're supposed to do that. But he's not. He's asking his people to rearrange all okay.
Yeah,
the warehouse.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Is like, why does Century Tire allow them to do that?
No, I don't know the package deal.
Oh, okay.
Because before, like you said, because I don't know anything.
Right.
When Apple said, "Oh, this is better," I said, "Oh my God, as long as it's better, okay, out of my hand. I don't want to deal with that anymore."
Oh,
I have to remember those times. I have to back and front.
Yeah, I mean, well, that's what I'm just saying. My issue is like, if they're doing overtime and we can't do it overtime, then it's not.
No, they need to do over. It's possible they need to do overtime. They need to do overtime. They need to do overtime. But if it's not overtime, they send them home at 3 o'clock. They do too, right? But if they didn't need to do, they only do overtime because they come at 6:30. They don't want to do because they want the container coming early.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
So they can receive more container.
okay, so it's coming from Century Tire that we're not allowed to do overtime.
Century Tire, we're not recommending because of from your job description. You don't need to OT. Why do you need to do OT?
Okay.
Why?
So how about when there's 10 trucks
It's not in your job description.
I put away
You cannot finish in 8 hours.
with the new weight that they put away?
Okay. You putting away. Are you the only one putting away?
Yeah, because they let Alexis go.
Okay. 10 for example, tomorrow, 10 containers coming, right? If you're not going to finish by 5 o'clock, you can stay overtime to putting away.
Okay, so let me ask you.
What if there's nothing come in the day after tomorrow? So you can put away continue Wednesday.
Okay, so but this is the thing though. Now I don't mind, but in order to finish, so I won't get overtime. They'll help me. They'll put away. Are they supposed to be putting away?
I don't know what their job description is. Their package, I don't know if they supposed if like you said, it's supposed to be
Because
incoming.
they put away when, I don't want to say they have to, but I guess I want to say they put it away because they want to make Ezekiel look good, so they'll help.
Oh, so he can finish it the same day. Okay.
Okay.
So
but,
maybe it's not in their job description, but they need to do whatever Ezekiel Magno tells them to do. But you don't need to listen to them. But if they help you to put away, they help you put away. You cannot reject. Hey, you cannot put away.
Oh, no.
Because it's not your job description.
Well, that's what I'm saying, but it's like it's just ridiculous that just because it's not in my job description that I can't get overtime.
Your job description does not require overtime. Why you need to do overtime? Give me a
Okay.
reason. For those 10, for those 10 containers came in.
Okay, when there's 10 containers,
We'll see tomorrow. Let's see tomorrow.
okay, because I could only finish if Magno has locations. Sometimes he doesn't have locations.
Okay.
I can only do maybe 4
Okay.
by lunch.
So rest of 5, the rest of 6.
The rest of 6, I could barely get maybe 3 done by the end.
So
of
what
the
is
day.
Matthew doing paperwork, right?
Matthew's doing paperwork.
Okay.
But Matthew's not that fast to put it away because they never
I know,
give him the
I
opportunity
know,
to put
I
it away.
know.
And it's different now because we got to put everything in order as far as the numbers.
Yeah, they transfer. They want to consolidate in one location for the same item.
Well, when we put away, we have to go by the barcodes.
Yeah.
And we have to put them in order because they're not in order.
Oh, you need to put in order now? Oh my God.
So when they come, yeah, when they have the order in the aisle, I have to look at 6, 7, 8, 9, and I have to get the larger number, and then I have to find the next number that will go with that, and the next number that will go with that.
Mm-hmm.
Then, if there's already racks in the location, I have to rearrange that also to put the other. So it takes a lot longer.
Okay.
So that's what I'm saying. My whole thing was, I guess I could understand that you guys don't know for sure if you're gonna have 10.
Yeah.
But when you do know for sure, is how come I can't come in early so I could finish?
I don't know. They were saying you from your job description you need to come early because when they finish by 6:30, 8:30 is perfect time. So they finish one load at 8:30 or 8 o'clock. So when you come in 8:30, I don't think they're gonna start 6:30. When they come in 6:30, start at 6:45. So finish by 8:30. That's his calculation. So they come in 6:30. They start at 6:45. Finish by 8:30. You guys come in, so start the paperwork. Dots put away. The only thing overtime you can do is later, after 5 o'clock.
Yeah. Okay. Just so you know, sometimes we don't put dots because we don't have the time to put dots. Because it'll take us longer to put dots.
I know that, but you have to go back to put it down. So we'll be
put
less
it-
busy.
yeah,
Because when I go over, when I checked the one time when it was one of the zone was something wrong, so I went back to the warehouse to check. I see all the outgoing there, no dots there.
Yeah, because
He's getting away with a lot of little things. I know that. I complain, but no, nothing.
well, it's not only that, it's Magno telling me not to put dots. And I make sure I tell Ezekiel the only reason we're not doing dots is because this. So if Diana asks, say, but he doesn't say anything.
He would say they didn't have. He's explained. He said we don't have time to do it at the time, but we're going back to see and make sure. Because last time you're going rack by rack to make sure take down for the dots there. They say you need to put dots there to make sure, so we can tell the difference.
Yeah. Well, that's because I told him. That's why he told you last time. Because I told him this is what we're doing. Because he doesn't know sometimes what we're doing.
He doesn't know. Even though I tell him one day before he doesn't remember. He rely on Magno.
Yeah.
I know that.
That's why he keeps.
I know that.
Yeah.
I know that.
This is it's just crazy back there because the way they putting away. One time Ezekiel came and said, "How come you're putting away by the whole number? How come you're not using the last 3 number?" I go, "Ezekiel, we've been doing this for ever since the barcodes." He goes, "That's not how you were supposed to do it." I go, "Well, Magno told us to do it like this."
He needs to talk to Magno.
They don't even know what's going on sometimes with each other. But okay. So my job description doesn't say overtime, and I'm just put away.
The only thing you can do is like for 10 containers, for example, tomorrow 10 containers. You cannot finish that. Then 5 o'clock, say, "Hey Diana, I cannot finish." You talk to 3 o'clock. He leaves at 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
So go tell him that Ezekiel, I'm not gonna finish by 3 o'clock. I'm at 5 o'clock. I'm gonna stay overtime to finish all those.
Okay.
You need to verbally.
I talked to him. I even talked to him about what he can do to make it easier. What I do to make it easier for us. And he said he's going to think about it.
He's not gonna listen to anybody.
Because I told him. Because now I don't know. Well, I mean I don't know if I should be telling you anyway. I mean because like you say can't do nothing. I mean, so I don't want to waste my breath.
Mm-hmm. I've been saying, "Oh, why you do this way? Why?" I keep asking, but they need to do it like 3. Remember that before just 2 stack back to back for the racks, and he's doing 3. There's 1 in the middle. I say, why you do that? When you take out the when you take out the racks, how do you know that's the correct item?
Yeah.
It's been there. It's been there since he came.
Yeah.
And it's been that way.
Yeah.
And it looks good. Obviously, it looks good because when we're gonna do barcode, we're gonna scan.
Yeah.
So what happens if the rack is wrong? The item is wrong.
Yeah.
But I already brought up the question. But again, it's not my problem. I've already questioned. Like you put your question to this, and they're not gonna take any action. What are you gonna do about it? You're not gonna either you leave, you stay, you have to obey whatever they say, and just do whatever you need to do.
No, I could always go to the labor board. I mean, why not?
Okay.